Morning. Wow. Frog. Yeah, it was cold. Like, really cold last night. So I haven't had the best sleep. And I've been sliding down the hill all night. Because obviously nowhere was totally flat. So my pitch was on a slight slope. So yes, I've been fighting gravity all night long. And oh my God, it was so cold. I've literally slept in everything. In everything. Hat, had my hood up on my fleece. My pillow went down, so I was just fighting all night long really. I've managed to get some sleep, but it looks like a beautiful morning. I can see the sun through the tent, and I can also see white frost outside. So yeah, should make for some nice photos. So I'm going to get up and get the kettle on. I was just thinking my meths when it's cold doesn't light very well, so that could be an interesting challenge this morning as well. But yeah, get up and get going. Oh, and I apologise. I probably look like crap. There was home for the night. And there I am. Beautiful sunshine coming over the hill. There's a frost on the ground. I don't really know if the camera's picking it up. And I'm walking around at the minute barefoot because some genius, me, thought, okay, I'm going to use the handy tip that Gareth and Zoe put in one of their videos of putting my water bottle upside down so that it didn't freeze, because it did drop to freezing last night. Only apparently the lid leaks. So one of my walking boots is now full of water, which is just brilliant. And I mean, like, literally I've wrung the inner sole out, so I am going to have a wet foot all day. But hey, so yeah, I've thought just leave it in the sun for a minute to dry, and I'm walking around on the frosty ground, and it's quite cold. Funny that. Look at it. I've heard a couple of voices this morning, so I think there's people maybe up on the hill. I like waking up to this though. And I'm really excited about going to look around the reservoir later. Pot's almost boiling, first cuppa of the day. I've bought these Taylor's coffee bags this time, and just some coffee mate. So I'm gonna sit and enjoy first coffee of the day, staring at that gorgeous view. I've just started packing up. Oh, dropped my backpack. I've just started packing up. So yeah, you can see mess inside there while I'm getting everything packed away. I don't know what time it is now, probably about 8:30 maybe. So excited for today, honestly. Bring it on. I'm also, while I'm thinking of it, really chuffed with my little cup. I bought it especially for this trip because obviously it all folds down small. I can't remember if I showed you in my Rucksack tour video. I'll show you when I pack this stuff away. The amount of stuff I can fit in my Toques pot is brilliant, which is why I've kind of done it that way really, so it all fits in there, or as much of it as possible. So yeah, really chuffed with my cup. I can put a link in the description. I think it was Life Venture, this make. Obviously there's loads of them, but yeah, really chuffed with it. Brilliant. may be in the middle of nowhere, but one likes to look one's best. They're ready to face the day now. This is my breakfast this morning. Cinnamon porridge bar and this coffee. This coffee is flipping lovely. Really good. So just while I'm enjoying my coffee, show you the tent. Snug Pack ionosphere. It's really low profile. It's brilliant. Really good ventilation inside. My inner was stuck to my fly sheet this morning, but I think that was just because of how I was sleeping. To be fair, I was slipping all night long because I'm on a slope. Plenty of room inside though. 2 little pockets for your bits and bobs either side. I had my rucksack down the end under my feet, trying to stop myself from slipping. Most people, I think, have it above their heads, but there's plenty of room to tuck it to the side of you and have your bed. Really good space, really good space. And considering I'm 6'1", didn't feel claustrophobic at all. It was brilliant. There's room between the fly sheet and the inner down here at the front to put your pots and boots and whatever, and it's really protected because the fly sheet comes really quite sort of close to the ground at the front. Awesome, I can't fault it really. Getting in and out of it is a bit of a mission, but once you've got the knack, I kind of stand in the doorway, turn around, kneel down and then go in like feet first, and that seems to work really well. It wouldn't be much fun if it was wet weather, but yeah, I've been incredibly lucky. So I'm going to take this down in a minute when I've finished my coffee. But yeah, awesome tent, highly recommend. I'll put the spec and details in the description. Yeah, brilliant. For backpacking, I think it's 1.2 kilos. And it's sturdy as hell. I would trust this thing in really bad wind. So that for me is always really reassuring, especially when you're coming up into the hills. So yeah, awesome. I'll get it packed away in a minute. I'm hoping you can see me. So on the end of each peg I have tied a little loop of cord. It's really lightweight, but this stuff is super strong. I can't remember what it's called, but it's amazing, this stuff, and it's like almost like waxed. But I can't pull these pegs out if they haven't got something tied on the end. So my Cloud Peak 2 came with pieces of cord on the pegs, which is just so helpful. These had holes but no cord, so I've done that, and it just makes them so much easier to get out of the ground. I've just laid these in the sun to dry off, and actually there's not like a breath of wind today, so I'm just leaving everything in the sun to dry off a bit because it's still really wet because it was such a heavy frost. So yeah, I'm not in a major rush to get off this morning, so I'm just leaving that stuff sitting there for a minute just to dry off a little bit, and then I'll finish packing it away. Oh, it's absolutely glorious this morning. Honestly, it's so warm, so different to yesterday. So yeah, and I can see all the way to Cornwall. Amazing. I'll show you the view in a sec. I'll show you. So yeah, over there, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's Cornwall over there in the distance. The hills of Bodminmore. Home sweet home. You'll have to excuse my organised chaos. I'm kind of mid packing up, but I thought what I'll do is I'll just show you how all my stuff fits back in my little pot. So this pot is amazing. Coke's pot, fold out handle, brilliant. My only bugbear with it is that the The lid doesn't fit very tight on the top, so it blows off quite easy. But you can't have it all. So this is the little burner. Chuffed to bits of this. Worked brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. There's a tiny bit of maths left in it, but you're supposed to be able to transport it, and it stays this way up in my rucksack. So I'm going to just put the screw-on lid on, that on top. That then goes in there. It's actually really hot. My God, it's going to be a scorcher today. Don't worry, I won't strip anything else on. Right, so my windshield folds flat, aluminium, not titanium like I said on my other video, and then that goes in the bottom of this little bag with my little stove on top. And I can put a link in the description of my stove. Really wasn't cheap. I mean, it really wasn't expensive. It was cheap. In my last video I said, oh, I've been buying loads of stuff, but none of it's expensive stuff, none of it. I am not made of money, so it's all cheap. But yeah, so I think this cup was about £8. I bought some foil, just in case really, but actually what I did was I stood my burner on it, just to protect the ground completely. So yeah, that I will just put in the bottom of my pot. So my pot goes in there in its bag, bit of foil, stove, and then there's quite a lot of space all around, I don't know if you can see, all around my stove. So that was where I stuck my coffee bags, and I had some milk powder in a little bag, my tea bags, everything like that, all just shoves around the side. Rubbish. Leave no trace, boys and girls. Bag of rubbish. And then on top of that, I've put my little folding spork, my ferro rod, which actually I didn't use at all, my lighter, and my little spoon, which has faded massively from making a few hot drinks, interestingly. So that all goes in there. My cup goes on top. The lid goes on top of that. There. The only thing that's not in there is the maths, which I've put in a nail varnish remover bottle, and actually clearly bought too much, but again I didn't want to be stressing that I was going to run out. So yeah, if I can work out a smaller bottle, then I mean you could potentially, I guess, just fill the burner and bring it full of meths. But I wanted to make sure I had enough meths for a couple of cups of coffee this morning, and herbal teas yesterday and stuff, and to cook my dinner obviously. But yeah, so that's my little cook system, so I'm really, really chuffed with that. Come on, let's get it packed up, shall we? Let's get walking. So just as I decide I'm going to film because I'm heading off, someone starts up with a chainsaw. So all packed up, that's where I was. Literally no trace. I've got a bag with all my rubbish in it in the top of my rucksack, and that's it. Set to head off. So I'm heading down there to the bottom where the tree line is, and then there's a path that runs along the edge of the reservoir, and then yeah, just literally following it back down and going back over where the trees are. Just over there is where I got dropped off, so I'm heading back to there to meet my dad a bit later. So yeah, it should be a good day. Had such an amazing time. Such an amazing time. I seem to have lost my compass. Brilliant thing to lose, I know. I don't see how I can have dropped it because it's tucked in my pocket in my leggings, but I'm not sure where it is at the minute. But luckily it's a lovely clear day. I've still got my map. Jeez, of all the things to lose. Seems a bit elusive, this compass. I couldn't find it at home for ages either. It's hiding from me. So yeah, but yeah, I won't need it today. But it has to go on the shopping list. It's always something. And I definitely want to get a little folding sit mat like I've seen loads of people using. I was using the like roll mat, carry mat thing that I brought with me to sit on, which is fine, but if it's wet, it's just a bit of a pain really. Drag the whole thing out. So yeah, for next time, little mat to sit on. So yeah, say goodbye to Sheeps Tor behind me. Oh, I had such an amazing time, and I'm so excited about walking around the reservoir. So I'm heading down now, and I'll show you. Honestly, it's just so beautiful around here. I'm drawn to trees. I think I've said it on videos before. I love the moors, but the trees, that's where my heart is. So yeah, it's absolutely stunning woodland around here. So I'm going to get the best of both worlds. You've got the hills, you see, Leather Tor and Sherpa Tor behind me. Just heading down here. Let me turn you round so you can see where I'm going. Here we go. It's not really a path, I'm just kind of picking my way down here. This is the way I came up yesterday though, so it worked really well actually. Some of these rocks are a bit bigger than you think. So yeah, then there's a path that runs just along the edge down here. Look at this woodland in here, it just looks incredible. I'll bring you back in a second, hang on. So for anyone who's been following me for a while, you'll have heard me talk about spingly spangly trees. That there is a right fine specimen. Look at it. Covered in lichen as well. Incredible. But yeah, you look over this wall, there's quite a few, well, I can hear them working with chainsaws, so presumably these trees have been felled in a controlled manner. But, oh, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? So, I'm going to follow this path along the bottom here. Ooh. And then eventually we'll be able to get down to the reservoir. How stunning is this path though, look. Gorgeous. Looking back up. So I was camped just the other side of those two little trees in the centre of the picture. Clearly drawn to trees. Oh God, sounding healthy, Karen. Oh. God, I feel really alive today. Like I've woken up. So I just thought I'd show you quickly on the map. On the map, she says, the square I cut out of the map. Shh, don't tell anyone. So I got dropped off at a car park right on this bend, which isn't even on this map because it's an old one, I've ordered a new one. And then I walked along the track here, up here, round, and then I kind of did a loop up to Sheeps Tor, where I spent yesterday afternoon. And then today I have headed back down to this path again, and I'm going along here, and my plan is to cut out here. I'll be able to go across both dams, and then there is a path that runs most of the way, again it's not even on here, around the reservoir. At places you have to cut up to the road and then back to that car park for my pick up at 2 o'clock. Awesome, so excited.
just there. It's already busy. I don't know how much filming I'll be able to get done down here. I might have to put it to music or something. So exciting. OMG. That's where I camped last night. That's one side. And that's the other. Oh my god. I'm literally buzzing. So cool. Love it so much. Just beautiful. I hope you can see why I wanted to come here. Sheeps Tor. Bless you, Yvonne. Can't say I blame you. I've got plenty of time to kill today, so I am going to sit here and just admire this view for a minute. My God. I can completely understand why you can't camp here, but how amazing would this spot be? It's like a beach. Literally, sandy beach. Beautiful. There are the two dams, one over there and one just around the corner, middle of the picture. So yeah, I've come quite a long way around already. So beautiful here. Through the woodland, it's literally a carpet of bluebells. They're not flowering yet, but it would be absolutely spectacular when they are. I'd love to come back. And again, look, see all the, she says, look, and doesn't she? All the bluebells right through, everywhere in the woodland. All in here. Do you reckon a few more weeks? Try and come back. Thing is, while I'm desperate to come back, there are more places to go, more adventures to be had. I've got the bug now. Hubby said I might. So that's it now. I'm going to have to start planning some more. I'd love to go to Yorkshire, Peak District, Lake District, Wales, yeah, all over. Amazing. It's that first time, isn't it? Kind of gives you confidence to, I can do it, and I do know what to take. Always learn lessons, I think, every time you do anything for the first time. But yeah, I've got the bug bad. So just at the bottom of the slope of the hill, where's my finger? Here, that's where I camped last night. I can see the little trees and the boulders and stuff that were there. I was just above that. Look at that sky. Dramatic, isn't it? The sun's trying. It's trying. It's still really warm though. It's beautiful, perfect walking weather. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to put this out in one video if it's like 3 hours long. So I'm not sure if it'll be one longer video or done in a couple of parts. I'm never sure what people prefer really. But I want to get something out on Thursday. So as it's already now Tuesday, I'm going to be running a bit short on time. But I will definitely get something out on Thursday. I'm trying to do still one video a week at the minute. So yeah, I can't wait to see all your comments about this little adventure of mine. Thank you so much for all your support, honestly. The number of people that have messaged me, commented on videos or whatever, just wishing me luck and stuff, it means a lot. Kind of spurred me on. I'm just inching my way down here. Try not to fall in. Beautiful. I'm guessing this flows down to the reservoir. Amazing. I do need some more water ideally, so still got nearly 2 hours before I get picked up, and I'm really not far from where I'm being picked up. So I'm going to have some time just to sit and absorb it all, which is amazing. Oh look, hang on, let me spin you around, hang on. I know where to find running water next time. I was hoping to be able to get over because there's a really cool building, but I think they've blocked it off, so you can't, which is a shame, but I might be able to come at it from the other side. How beautiful is this? Bottoms up. Not often you can see the roots to a tree laid bare like that. There's the tree, obviously. But then yeah, look, all the ground's like washed away under the roots. Amazing. And I'm back where I started. This little path is a dead end, but I think it leads down to the river and it looked beautiful. So I'm going to follow this. Plus I'm presuming if it's a dead end, there won't be many people down there. All the main paths are quite busy now. So yeah, I guess I've got to wrap it up. This has been incredible. Oh, what a tit. Give me a minute to compose myself. Okay, try again. Maybe just say it quickly and then I won't get so emotional. Jeez. It's been amazing. A really long time coming. Incredible, emotional, clearly. One of the best experiences of my life. Yeah. Just unbelievable. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has supported me. It has meant so much. I know I harp on about that, but yeah, I couldn't have done it without the support of you guys, knowing you were kind of along there with me. So yeah, thank you so much. I am going to spend the last bit of time that I've got chilling. So yeah, literally coming to a dead end. I'm going to go back this way and go and sit by the river. Yeah, I really feel at my age, I told you once, I'm not telling you again, that I'm really starting to find out who I am again. I've been wife and mum and carefree teenager, and now I'm like having to rediscover who I am all over again. So yeah, this is it. Like me, don't like me, this is me. So thank you for everybody who does seem to quite like me, and for all the support. And yeah, I look forward to catching you all on the next adventure. Take care everyone, stay safe, get out there, live your own dreams, make your adventures come true, and yeah, thank you. Bye.